Hi, welcome. This is Sheriff Magembe from Openmrs and part of Openmrs Quality Assurance team. We are getting started with Sonaqube. Um, Maybe a brief overview of Sonaqube is Openmrs had integrated Sonaqube some years ago, but later it was removed from the code base, but we brought it up again to use it for security testing and for security purposes. So we are going to be seeing, I'm going to see how best we can deal with the Sonaqube and how important it is going to be into our code. We have security in our products, and part of the help, Sonaqube is going to help us in easy maintenance. And for that, we have easy updates, and for then code is going to become a little bit fun. It provides us maintain reliability, and part of the reliability is it is easily you can kill a bug using the SonarQube and no undefined behavior, no end user. And for security purpose, again, we can have no data leak. These are the importances of the SonarQube integration. Again, we have no data corruption. Security, they say security is complex. Security is a bit complex. However, um, fears are part of the equation. So we have the hackers, we have the data leaks. So these are the people that are trying to come up to attack a certain type of an application. But like I was saying, that fears are part of the equation. So we need to come up with a solution for this. So let's go into the code security. What we have, there are three different types of tools. So these are the SonarQube integration tools. These are used as these are the tools that we can use to carry out the automation, security automations. So we have software composition analysis. So this is when you find a version of a dependency and you know that there's a problem with this version. Let's say OpenMRS core have a dependency that is not good to use, and then you find that you need to upgrade or degrade to maybe a version that is stable. So by doing that, you use what we call software composition analysis. And for our case, we want something very stable that even we use it, it can accomplish many tasks. So we might not use software composition analysis, but rather we need something more stable. So this is not stable. We don't want to find a bug and then we need to upgrade to a next version. We want something more of stable. Then there is another one that is called Dust. Dust is a dynamic application security. So Dust is used for penetration testing. It is also used when you spin up an application and the vulnerability pops up, or when you spin up an application. Let's take for example an instance that is running, maybe QA instance, and then a bug comes into, like a bug pops up. So that is also another way how you can carry out an automation testing using security, using Sonaqube, but this is not also stable. You want something a bit stable that we can have an application that is complete, that is well established without vulnerabilities within the system. So Dust, we may not use Dust for now, and we might not use software composition analysis. What are we going to use that is going to be very stable and very complete? So that one, we now come into another tool called SAST. SAST is a static application system testing. So SAST is another way how you can do an automation testing using security at Sonaqube. We are glad that Openmrs has already integrated Sonaqube into security into the code base. And we are happy that part of the applications, part of the systems, part of the code, or part of the system, this is already integrated there, and we're happy that some of them have been reproduced when the system is running. So for the test, for the application to run at a very stabilized path, we shall use SAST. So what does SAST resolve? It does not require a working application and can take place without code being executed. So you can integrate this within your in IDE, and that gives us an ability to track a line of code that maybe this have um, a problem, or maybe there is a vulnerability, or maybe there is something that might break when the code is not yet pushed on, maybe to GitHub, maybe for review, something like that. But we can track this line of code within the IDE before it gets pushed. Again, SAS2 gives developers real-time feedback as they code. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you get the real-time feedback as you code. In other words, these things are locally installed on your machine, and then you integrate what we call Sonar links, maybe into IDE, Eclipse, IntelliJ code, depending on the IDE you're using. And then you can fix some of the issues before you push a certain piece of code for match. This can also be integrated as we do it in GitHub Actions, that when you push a code, you can easily track a vulnerability before that code gets matched. So this tool uh, helps the code and the developers return feedback as they code. It's also helping them to fix issues before they pass the code to the next phase of SDLC, which is software development and application SDLC. So SAS tool also provides a graphical representation of the issues found. Yes, it gives you the graphical representations of the issue. This is actually where SAS becomes more important, because it gives you an assurance that, oh, this line of code is breaking, or this line of code is having a problem. So this is where we're going to see that. And then developers can easily create a customized report they need with SAST. So these are the tooling that I was trying to talk about. Like, you can see that there are vulnerabilities, 18 vulnerabilities. So this is a graphical user interface that Sonaqube provides you, that you can easily track it back. And then there's code smells, there's coverage, and there's duplicates. So this is going to be of importance, because this will reduce a number of issues brought about when you're writing code, first of all, when you use Sonar lint into your IDE, it gives you an ability that this line of code is having a problem. And then again, when you push that commit into a GitHub, if there's an integration with the Sonar, it scans all that line of code and then show you, okay, this have a problem, maybe do here a change. And again, there is what we call a graphical user interface, which is the same that you can easily track the vulnerabilities within that line of codes. So thank you so much, and have a nice time.